Hi, this is a video of taking down the Ruger P89. It's for my son Ben. This is his gun. First and foremost, let's start off with making sure the gun is safe. The magazine is clear. Rack it back, make sure that the chamber is clear. So this is a clear and safe weapon. The Ruger P89, the way you start to take down is there's a pin that's on the top. I don't know if you can see that. That's this pin. What you want to do is you just want to push this down. A lot of times you want to make sure you hold that safety up because you don't want this rack to slide down. After that, you go ahead and slide it forward. There's a safety pin, the pin lock. It comes out this way. If you slide it back just a little bit, you can push it down. Now, depending on how old your gun is, it'll stick out this much, and you're going to have to mess around with it to get that little lock out. Once you get it out, once this lock is out, don't try to pull it all the way out. It should just sit right there. You can slide forward, and you can just put this to the side. Second part, you want to put this upside down. Grab the spring. You want to push it forward and up, and you should just be able to withdraw that spring. Shouldn't stick in there too much. Now the spring's gone. Now this little latch, and this is the barrel. Slide it back, it comes out really nice. Okay, now you have a disassembled P89. Grab your silicone cloth, and you just want to wipe everything down. Try to get all the gunk off of it from its wear, tear, whatever. It's been sitting. You can tell someone's oiled this a little bit not too long ago, so that's good. During this cleaning process, we'll clean it up with the gun bore cleaner. It's Hope's number 9, and it comes in this nice little kit. You can see, it's pretty shiny, so it's got to be recent. So I just give everything a good wipe down. This gun's got a lot of oil on it. I tend not to use too much oil, just enough to get a little sheen on it. A couple of drops here and there, and wiping it clean. Make sure the slide, you can see how there's a little bit of carbon buildup, a little bit, some spray, and you just want to give it a good clean over. Try to get on the little nooks, crannies, wipe it down. You can tell that sheen, it's from the oil from inside the gun. I'm going to guess with this gun's been over oiled, which is okay, and that's why we clean them. And there's so much oil on this gun that I'll probably just wipe it down with a rag before I'm done. This piece, and give it a good wipe down. And this is that little assembly that you had to push down, and it's the last part that you push back up once you reassemble the gun. Sorry about that, the light just switched off. Anyway, let's finish this up. So you want to grab some of your, this is the bore cleaning oil. That's what this tool's for. So what we'll do, we'll get this guy arranged up for the barrel. I'm going to attach the wire brush. And you always want to go from the back with the way the bullet travels. So you would start back here, make your way through. Hopefully that just pushes everything out. I don't do that with the bore cleaner first. I just give it a couple of swipes before I add the bore cleaner. That should be good. And attach that. Put on your wipe cleaner. Wipes. And the first one, the first wipe, I don't put anything on it. So I swirl it around a little bit first, get it in there. And some twisting action never hurt. Are you going through the first time? Kind of seems pretty clean. The next one I'll put on, I'll soak in the bore cleaning solvent. And this is brand new. I got this little kit today for this purpose. I'll be giving it the whole little kit to Benjamin, so he can do his own thing. And you just want to take that through a couple, 3 times. Get it nice and cleaned out. So this is not, the gun's pretty clean. I am actually pretty surprised about that. It looks pretty good shape. Maybe too much oil, but that's okay. We'll clean her up and get her re-oiled. There we go, a little grime right there. And if you get some grime on your little towels, what I suggest is you just continually just keep on giving yourself a new towel until you get something that looks decent. And it looks pretty good. Okay. After that, you want to wipe everything down. I use just a cotton cloth. Mainly I'm using the cotton cloth is because it's too much oil. But once again, that's fine. She looks pretty. So looks like she's got a little bit of wear and tear, not too bad though. Ruger's a great gun, as long as you maintain them. They'll last you for a very long time. I don't know exactly how many rounds have been through this weapon, but I'm sure it's been a bunch. My boy Ben likes to shoot his guns. Okay, once you already wiped it down, some people like using a paintbrush. I actually like using a paintbrush, but I could not find one. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use this cotton rag, some oil, and you don't need much oil. A couple of drops, couple of 3 drops should do you pretty decent for the entire gun. I'm guessing that the person who oiled this last used a bit much, and you just want to get a sheen on it. You don't want to get it gunky to where it spreads everywhere. Just a light sheen, nothing too oily. A lot of times when you use too much oil, what will happen is it attracts dirt, and You don't want any of that in your gun. And I just wipe it down with the oil tip. Make sure everything gets nice and a little dab of it. See, there's oil on the outside of this gun, and that's from when I was taking it apart, but we'll take care of all that. Make sure you get your little slide. And that's about it. It's pretty quick, down and dirty. We're going to reassemble it now. Okay, so everything just goes in exactly backwards, upside down. Here comes the barrel. Slides right in. This latch is what latches that spring on, so you want to make sure that latches up. Spring goes to the front, goes under tension, slides back, and it sits right there. It comes up a little bit. Okay. Once that's done, you can slide it right back. Slide right back on. Push your latch back in. It's not all the way through, it's a little bit back, so you kind of got to jiggle it back just a little bit. Once it comes forward all the way through, you want to rack it back again, hold the slide open. With your thumb, keep it depressed here to make sure it doesn't come back on your finger. And that latch that you initially started with, that's inside, you want to lift that guy back up. Once that guy's back up, you slide the slide forward. This gun is ready to rock.